Hey, hi, what's going on? My name's Tash and I'm going to be your host for this afternoon, evening, morning, wherever the hell you're tuning in from. Now, I love doing makeup. You know, if you're here, you know I love makeup. I know that my friends, my family, people that enjoy watching me, I suppose, probably don't have as many brushes as I do. As you can see, I got a lot. Now, my plan today is to do a simple eye look using one brush and one brush only. Now, when I first started doing makeup, I had a brush very similar to this. It was fluffy, it was angled, and I did all of my eye looks with it. I even did my eyebrows with it, but that's a story for another day. So I think for today, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a nice, simple, basic look for you. Now for today's look, I'm just going to do a nice, simple, like kind of soft glam look. And I'm only going to use concealer as a primer. So as you can see, I've already got some concealer on my eyelids. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more and just kind of pat it into the creases. Just popping a touch of it on the back of my hand. And then using my beauty blender just to pat it back in. Now I know most people probably don't have like an abundance of palettes and stuff, so I'm just going to use one palette for this. I'm using this, I have no idea how to pronounce it, Illamasqua. If I've said it wrong, please let me know. Take the little protector out. I'm just going to do a nice soft smoky look using these ones here, just while the concealer is still wet. Now, because I'm going to be using one brush, I'm going to start with the lightest color first and then work my way down. So we're going to go in with this nice kind of warm, light tone brown. I'm just going to pat it in a nice circle formation, just like this, over the top of my lid, and on the other side as well. Now I'm just going to go into the next tone over, the lighter than that. Just going to tap off any excess because I don't want it falling on the bottom of my face. I'm just going to go kind of on top here. I'm just patting it. Super gently just to diffuse it. And now I'm going to go back and forth through some little like circle motions. Okay, now it's got like a kind of like a nice sort of soft, warm brown look. I'm gonna go in with this almost, not the darkest dark, the next darkest dark. Just gonna pick up a little bit on each side. Always tapping off the excess. I'm just pressing it right into the crease just to kind of darken my crease, like the foldy bits right there. And without picking up any extra shadow or anything, I'm just going to keep sort of slowly kind of blending it out just to make sure that it kind of fades nicely into the other browns. Now that I've packed on this medium to dark brown, I'm going to go back in with this lighter brown that I used before and just go over top once again to bring a bit more darkness. Then using my hand, just gonna rub off whatever is on there. And then we're gonna go back into the lightest brown and back over top again. So I'm just kind of like going in and diffusing outward, going back in with the dark colors each time just to kind of give my eyes a bit of a chance to grab the color without it being so dark right away. Now I'm going to go in with the darkest dark. I'm just going to put it on the tip part of it, just like that. I'm going to press it just into the corners here. So it's just kind of making my eyes look a little bit more deep, which I really enjoy. If you already have deep eyes, then do what you want, but I like doing this. And just kind of gently blend it inward each time, kind of going back and forth between each eye just to evenly use whatever's on the brush here. And then using the whole thing without picking up any more, I'm just gonna keep blending. You know what? I'm actually really happy with that. So I might just leave it at that. So I've got kind of like a nice pinky vibe going on right now with all of the pink roses in my hair and like this warm brown tone on my lips. I might go in with this shade just here, just on my finger. I'm just gonna pat it onto the lid just in the middle. I'm just going to very gently use my finger to blend it inwards without making it too intense. But I'm going to leave 1/5 of my eye bare, and I'm going to use the side of my finger to pick up color and put it on there. So I'm going to use the side of my finger, and I'm going to go in with the lightest foil, which is this guy just here. Just picking it up on the side, I feel like I have a lot more control with that small point of my finger. If you have nails, I'm sorry. Maybe use like a Q-tip or something, I don't know. Use one eye Q-tip, one eye tip of my finger. See if that works. So that's the tip of my finger there. I'm just gonna press it directly in. Okay, now I have a Q-tip for the other eye, for my long-fingered queen. Just gonna wet the tip of it just a little bit so it picks up the color a bit better. Just a little bit on the tip there. And just kind of press it into this. Yeah, that works nicely, wow. Wish I had known this trick when I was younger, gee. Now I'm just gonna line the top of my lashes just with a pencil liner. I'm going to use the Kiro All Day Comfort Kajal liner. Cool, nice little point on that one. It's gonna make it nice and easy. Oh wow, that goes on so nicely. I'm going to be very careful because I do have heavily hooded eyes, and if I put too much pencil liner somewhere where my lid will touch my hood, then the liner will transfer onto that, and I don't want that to happen. I only ever do that if I have a gel liner. Pencil liners, I always do my best to avoid the contact. I'm also just going to put a bit of black liner on the underside of my waterline just here. Just to make it look like my lash line goes a little longer. Now for a touch of mascara, I do like to bend my lashes, so depending on your level of comfort, you do you, boo. Okay, now I'm just gonna use this little flat brush again. I'm just gonna go into the lightest color first and just put a little bit underneath my eye here. Just so I don't look so... I don't like when there's never anything on the bottom. I like to put at least some color down there. If you hear a little crashing and banging, that is definitely Logan cooking some lunch. He's such a good man. Now using the tip of that again, I'm just gonna dip into this second to last dark shade. And just brush it along the lashes, bottom lashes here. Now just to make my eyes a little bigger and a little more doughy, I'm going to put this nice white liner just on the waterline of my eye. Then I'm just going to run some mascara on my bottom lashes. They're not very long, but just to give a bit of color down there as well. Now you can choose to leave it here. I think this looks really nice. However, I do really like fake lashes just because I feel like they bring out a little bit more vibrancy to the look. So I'm going to go in with these beautiful lashes from Catrice Cosmetics. Something that's a little more dramatic than natural, but not being like super fake and bandy. These look really nice because they kind of blend in with the rest of my lashes, but not entirely. Oh my god, I really love these. They're so flirty, wow. So remember when I said I wanted to do something that was a little more natural, a little less like fake lashy? I lied. When I saw these in the box, I was like, these are cute. They kind of look like the Essence ones that I normally use when I want to do like a nice simple look. But I really like how these just kind of, they're quite thin. You can still see right through the look, and I feel like it just makes it look so stunning. And oh, these might be my new favorite lashes. I really like these. Ooh, so good. All right, so that is this look done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope that this one brush tutorial helps you. This is how I used to do my makeup all the time before I invested in all of this. I do recommend using more brushes because you can achieve significantly better looks or more interesting looks or just more detailed looks. But if you're just a simple queen that likes to do nice soft glam, one brush technique is always good to have in your arsenal of things to do. I really like this. I think I might keep it. I was gonna change it up and do something crazy for work, but this is quite nice. I really feel like a princess. Thanks again, guys. So hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in again, and I will see you next time. Cheers.